have you ever heard of the stoned ape theory?
No, sir.
The stoned ape theories is there's this guy who's this he was an ethnobotanist and like a psychedelic guru. His name is Terence McKenna, and Terence McKenna had this theory, and it coincides with there's a lot of interesting things about it, but it's about the doubling of the human brain size. Apparently, the doubling of the human brain size is the biggest mystery in the entire fossil record because it happened fairly quickly. It happened over a period of like 2 million years.
I missed that boat.
Yeah. I don't think you did, dude. I don't think you did. You're smart as fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you, sir.
But this time period was when so what happened was that the climate changed and the rainforest receded into grasslands. And so a lot of these hominids came out of the trees and they started experimenting with different food sources. Oh, there's like a whole video about it. So these mushrooms grew on cow shit. So they've observed all these different primates flipping over cow patties and eating beetles and grubs on them.
Sure.
And they would probably experiment with the mushrooms that grow on them. And his thought was that mushrooms in low doses increase visual acuity, so it makes you a better hunter. It emphasizes a sense of community, so it'd make you have better tribal interactions. That would benefit. It makes people horny. That would benefit breeding. And then there's also, like, his brother Dennis McKenna, he explained it to me, but I'll fuck it up if I try to recall it. But it's essentially that some of the elements and how psilocybin interacts with your mind, it helps the facilitation of language. And he thinks that all those things coincided with climate change. So as these rainforests receded, these lower hominids came out, tried mushrooms, started eating them, and kept eating them for millions of years. And that was a part of the diet. And as they did this, and as they understood what to get and what to eat, they looked for it, and they ate it on all the time. And it probably gave them a lot of ideas for how to make tools. It probably gave them ideas like how to harness fire. And he thinks it's the source of human evolution.
Shrooms. That's amazing. I believe it.
And they're illegal, which is hilarious.
Are they?
Imagine that. Yeah. They're federally.
Really leave
they're
the
federally.
house.
Yeah.
They
grow whether you like them or not.
Not that I have them there. It's just
My buddy Duncan lived in Asheville, North Carolina, and they had so many shrooms that were growing on cow shit that they started giving the cows a certain kind of feed to discourage the fungus growth. They put chemicals in their feed to kill the fucking fungus, the most natural thing.
Can you get in trouble? Say you have a bunch of cattle, right? Can you get in trouble and then someone from the DEA shows up and starts flipping over your patties?
That would be a hard thing. I mean, they'd have to really be going after you because obviously that shit just grows naturally.
Right.
And it's not like you don't have to do anything. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Like Duncan said, it's like because the way mushrooms work is there's spores, right? But then there's most of that. The what you see that pops out of the ground is like the fruit of the actual mushroom.
Right.
The real mushroom is underground. The real mushroom is the mycelium, the spore, all the stuff that connects all of the vegetable life, all the vegetation life form together.
Does that have psilocybin, or
some
just,
of it does.
Just the?
I think just the fruiting bodies probably do. Just the ones that come out of the earth are probably the one. I don't know though. I don't know that. But I do know
there's like worms down there getting high as fuck, or just
probably
like little critters.
They're probably
connecting.
On. They're probably connecting in some very weird way.
They get to the roots and just take like a big, and then they're like, oh my fucking god,
yeah,
I'm so high right
just
now.
absorbing it through the soil.